What led you to go to Rutgers in the first place? I know you are from Jersey, so was it a hometown vibe thing, only scholarship? Just what led you to stay home?
Yeah, man, I had the options. Going into my senior year, I had one offer from the University of New Hampshire. So I was kind of thinking like that was going to be. Like I'm going to end up at UNH and go play at New Hampshire. But then, during my senior year, my brother started to really kill it. Jay ended up picking up an offer from Rutgers, then Boston College, then Kent State. And I'm sitting there like, hey, man, like, there's two of us. Like, what's up? But all through senior year, still didn't get any offers. Um, Boston College, Boston College really put the chip on my shoulder, and I had a strong hate for Boston College for a long time because when they recruited my brother, you guys know, like you go through the whole recruiting process, and they do the in-home visit, and they came after Rutgers, and when Rutgers came an in-home visit, Rutgers was like, no, we don't have a scholarship for you yet, but we are definitely recruiting you. Like they played the game and they're like, we'd love it for you to sit in on the meeting. So I sat in on that meeting, kind of in the back of my head, knowing like, well, he got an offer. I don't got an offer. So they don't really want me, but they're kind of being nice. And Boston College was just like, nah, he's not good enough to play here. You don't even need to be in the meeting. So legit, they came to the house. I was in my bedroom and we lived in a trailer. So we wasn't in no mansion or big house. I heard the whole meeting being right in my room. So that really that put that chip of like I'm gonna show people, I'm gonna prove. But then Rutgers, we go down for a visit, and Rutgers ends up offering me on my the last day of the visit that Sunday. But they really only offered me because we went to Rutgers, and then the next weekend my brother was going to Boston College, so they was kind of hoping, all right, if we offer Devin Sunday, maybe they'll both commit before they leave campus. But they were mad. I just found out actually recently, so they offered me that Sunday, Monday. I know nothing else is coming. I'm like, I got New Hampshire, and then I got a chance to play Power Five football or whatever you want to call it. Before we used to call it 1A. So I committed Monday night, like, hey, I'm going to Rutgers. And then I found out Coach Shiano actually went to the assistant coach that was recruiting us and was like, we got bamboozled. We got the guy we didn't want. And because they thought Jay was going to commit to BC the next weekend, but he ended up coming. And then, as I tell people, I ended up being a better player than him anyway. So it's funny how it all works out on, that whole recruiting process. I think a lot of people make mistakes looking for certain things in players, but like right there, you had two guys, identical twins. Like it just wasn't much difference between us, and it was hard for me getting scholarships or getting people to look at me at that stage. Like I wasn't ranked in the top 100 in the state or any of that stuff. So it really, when I went to college, I wasn't thinking, I'm going to go be in the NFL. I had that dream, but it wasn't kind of wide open when I first went to college.